Ever squeeze past someone in a tiny kitchen?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like a whole dance of, oops, sorry, just to grab a glass.
Yep.
Makes me think about restaurant kitchens. It's like they've got superpowers or something.
Right.
How do they move like that, so many people in such a small space? What's the method to their madness?
It's all about rules. Well, not rules exactly. More like
Rhythm.
respect, actually. Respect and a really carefully crafted code of conduct. It's fascinating. I mean, you'd think with the heat, the pressure,
Yeah, and the knives.
yeah, knives flying around, you'd think it'd be total pandemonium,
Total chaos.
but it's not. And a big part of that is this whole concept of respect for workspaces.
Respect for workspaces. Okay, so they actually have, like, a whole section in the etiquette rule book for that.
Well, maybe not a laminated rule book, but it's definitely a thing, yeah.
Like an unspoken rule.
Unspoken, but everyone knows. And it's serious stuff. This is like rule number 6 in the Invisible Guidebook. You respect everyone's mise en place.
Mise en what now?
Mise en place, it's French.
Ah, fancy.
It means everything in its place, and it's all about that chef life.
Yeah.
You picture this. You're in the kitchen, right? You've got your station,
Yeah.
your own little kingdom.
Okay, I like it.
Everything's prepped. Your ingredients are ready to go. Tools are laid out, all in a way that makes sense for you, right?
So you can just grab what you need in a second.
Exactly. Efficiency is key when you're working under pressure like that. Every second counts.
Ah, so that's the mise en place, your little culinary command center.
You got it. And here's the thing. You do not mess with another chef's mise en place.
Yeah, like,
At all. Our source on this one called it an invisible force field. Chefs take this seriously. Seriously. You know, I read this one anecdote, this chef, right? Someone just reached over and grabbed a pinch of salt from his station without asking.
oh.
And he almost threw a whisk at them.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's about more than just, like, borrowing some salt. Right?
Way more. It's about flow. You know, imagine you're in the weeds, service is crazy busy.
In the wheat.
Oh, it just means super busy, slammed.
Oh, okay.
So you're in the weeds trying to get this incredibly delicate dish plated just right.
Right.
And suddenly, bam, someone's elbow is in your face. They're reaching over your carefully measured out herbs.
Like,
No. First of all, it's disorienting, but also think about it. You lose precious seconds. And in a high-pressure environment like that, seconds can be the difference between a successful service and complete meltdown.
so even something small, like absent-mindedly grabbing a spoon from someone else's station, can actually have a ripple effect on the whole kitchen.
Well, absolutely.
Okay, so we're talking about respect for someone's space, their process, their time.
It's all connected. It's recognizing that a chef's workspace is really an extension of them, of their expertise, you know, their ability to contribute. It's about keeping that well-oiled machine running.
Which makes me wonder, is there like a specific way chefs communicate in such a tight, crazy space? I mean, is that in the invisible rule book too?
Totally.
Hmm.
Clear, concise communication is key. Think
Yeah.
about it. Kitchens are loud. Everyone's moving a mile a minute. So what do you need to do?
Speak up.
Not just speak up, but speak efficiently. Short phrases, clear signals, cut right through the noise. You got to respect everyone's time, make sure those messages are heard the first time.
Wow. It's amazing how much goes into it, you know? You'd never think something as seemingly simple as respecting space and communication could make or break a kitchen.
It's the backbone.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it really makes you think this whole respect for workspace thing, it translates beautifully outside the kitchen, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Any collaborative environment,
Hmm.
a shared office, a group project. Heck, even families could learn a thing or two from this.
Right. Like when you're working on a puzzle with someone and they keep moving your pieces, infuriating.
The worst. You got to respect everyone's process, you know, their way of getting things done.
Exactly. Or their own little mise en place.
Exactly. Maybe that's the laminated version. Everyone gets a mise en place.
Uh-huh. I love it.
So next time you see a chef meticulously organizing their station, just remember, it's not just about aesthetics or even just efficiency. It's much deeper than that. It's about respect. It's about creating order from what could easily be chaos. It's about knowing that even in a tiny, crowded kitchen, everyone has their own little kingdom, and that's something worth protecting.
It is. And hey, it might just save you from a flying whisk. So listeners, next time you're sharing a workspace, take a moment, look around, and really consider what are the unspoken rules here, the boundaries you can respect to make this a better experience for everyone. It's not just about physical space. It's about acknowledging the invisible lines we all draw to help us do our best work. So think about it's food for thought.